Hey, welcome back. We're going to be picking up our 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors game. When we left off, we just entered the puzzle room with Snake's exploded corpse in it. So, let's see what we can actually find out in there. And see if we get any more information as to if that's actually his body. Because, yeah, it's wearing the same clothes, and Clover confirmed, quote-unquote, confirmed it on the last go through, but they said the face is like mashed to a pulp and unrecognizable. Those letters written in blood, LLR. Do you think that might have some sort of dying message? Do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Then this. The way the blood's dried tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. Why would I be able to turn the light off? Maybe I find a black light later? Chunks of pinkish meat are splattered across the floor. Snake, why did this happen to you? Damn, I just can't. There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice, drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. I mean, they asked nicely, so we won't flush that water. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Need some sort of code. 4 digits. A wooden box. There's something in here. Ooh, yes, luminol. Know what I'm using that for? Becoming a serial killer like Dexter. That's what. Yeah, let's actually examine this. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. I think maybe that's a Cytail cipher? Cytail cipher? What the hell is that? Grab a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less. Then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Yeah. Then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. Well, there's this pole over here. Old message written in blood says LLR. Let's spray this down. Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? I do. Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here, but maybe I should try it just in case. LLR, LRL. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Maybe it's for those valves. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Well, it did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's kind of acting up. What the hell did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Alright, what drain's acting up? This drain. Something in there. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. Keycard. The blue keycard. This is, the symbol for Mercury, isn't it? There was an elevator right outside the big hospital room. I think that same symbol was on the card reader next to it. That's right. I guess that means we're not supposed to use this card in this room. Do you really think so? You don't think maybe we need it for this room and for the elevator? It's a thermometer. Can you get it off? No. It's screwed onto the wall. But if I don't want to separate the toilets... What is this blue stuff? What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece of something like this, usually for a 187 or something. Guess they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peas, but what's OC? Organized crime? What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh. What did I say? Why does he look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? Well, he's not wasting any time. Screwdriver. Anything else in here? The toilet's tank. There's nothing in it, which means we can't flush it. Kind of hard to flush a toilet without water. No shit smears in this one. There's nothing on this toilet. If there was, that would be gross. Might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up. Red key card. It's a red card. Probably a key card. Do you remember if you saw a card reader anywhere around here? Yeah, that's gonna be used to hold boiling water.
The rabbit hutch.
What's a rabbit hutch?
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
Why was it terrible? They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school, before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm going to catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky, and June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face, That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
The murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Clearly, June killed the rabbits and then started crying because she was like, God, how can I be such a sick monster?
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it was good to hear
Although,
her say it.
If you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him confused.
Come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
She blushed
You know,
furiously.
No one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the
I was
subject.
the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly, much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very
Really?
important.
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and
I
walked
should get
away.
back to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Damn it, Snake, you got all over my shoes. Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before
I have to
him.
survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. What are you doing with the broom? My weapon against evil doers. That's where we came in. I guess it's not locked, but there ain't really any point. All that's out there is the numbered door. We can't go back through the numbered door even if we wanted to. Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn you. Nope, nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? Maybe, because I did this. Don't need to mess with that anymore. Well, can't undo it. Water coming out of the shower head. Let's see if... Shit, it's hot. Really hot. Man, that water must be just about boiling. Bucket time. Maybe I can use the shower here to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, sure thing. Bucket filled with hot water. Time to do the janitor's job for him. There's something that looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Oh, maybe I put it back here. Alright, so I just pour the hot water into this tank and... Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. You think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's how toilets work. Alright, let's flush the hot water. Well, there it goes. Just like a toilet should work. 185 equals... Alright. Let's write this down real quick. 185. And then that digital root would be 5. Because 9, 14, 1 and 4, 5. And then we combine broom and toilet paper. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Oh, okay, so it's not, that last number is not the digital root. 634 plus 185 equals... Okay, 634 plus 185 equals 819. 819, and then if it wants the digital root of that as the fourth number, that would be another 9. There's 9, 18, 1 and 8. Oh, yeah, I could just clearly do that. What's up with this thermostat going all the way to open? Okay. Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Oh, gotta slide my red keycard. Well, it looks like the power's on. I'm wondering what the deal is with those things that say lock up there, though. Red keycard, slide that. Red light's on, Jumpy. And my blue keycard, slide that. Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. I just need to put in the password. Oh, come on. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. I'm aware, but y'all keep talking to me when I try. What's with these E and C keys? E means enter and C means clear, I think. So after you put in the password, hit E. If you screw it up, hit C. 8199. Nope. $819, enter. 0819. Nope. Alright, so what if we do the digital roots of those 3-digit numbers we got before? So that'd be 9, 13, the digital root 4, digital root 5, 4 and 5 equals 9, which is the digital root of the number we got anyway. Let's try 0, 4, 5, 9. No, there must be one more number somewhere in this room. Wooden box, nothing else interesting here. Stack of toilet paper. Do I still have my bucket? No. Bucket's used up. It says 634 plus on the toilet paper. $634 plus 185. That's what I already tried, though. Already checked them. What, you don't trust me? I don't trust anybody anymore, Santa. What's this map look like? Don't mess with that anymore. Gotta be something with... Oh, right, I have a screwdriver. Why don't I just take this off?
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Or being dropped in a pot of boiling water.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Thermometer. Oh, you took the thermometer off? It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what that means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Let's put it in front of the boiling water. Shower. Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe... Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark. Huh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. Alright, yes. The last number. 957. That is 1421, so digital root 3. The 3459, maybe? Three, 4, 5, 9. No, let's try 4, 3, 5, 9. No. Oh, right, because that last one won't be 9 anymore. Three, 4, 5, 3. Bust out that calculator one more time. 957 634 185 equals 1776. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 3. I think this is the one we just tried. Yeah. 4, 3, 5, 3. 1, 1, 1, 7, 7, 6. Not sure why I thought it would go straight to digital roots. It gave me no indication that it would.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are
Hey,
you
buddies.
doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
And then he's going to use his screwdriver to keep this other door that goes back to the hospital room from shut in.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Hello, Ace, Lotus, and Clover.
You're shitting me. We're back.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
I deserve that.
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I
I
stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3.
I guess stuff we've heard before. Zero's still on the ship with them. Of course he is. Is he one of them? Absolutely. I want to check this flow. Once it
It's
lets
3 in
me.
the morning.
Alright, so I'm on this path over here, and there's no getting off it. I don't understand what these key symbols mean when it says the key is locked. Does it mean I missed a key in those areas? Oh well.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Yep, the Lotus key card.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
Yeah, we don't have all
This is
the
a
options open
numbered
to us this
door.
time because we didn't go through the other 2 doors.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
And I suppose I need to go too then.
Alright, what is
taking
behind
off.
this door? What part of the ship was 2 on? Was that at the bottom?
Okay, please be careful.
Yeah, I think it was.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
You don't need to embarrass us like that, Seven.
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there!
Slap it and smash it.
It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You two.
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Whoops. I think I skipped some dialogue there. Better split up, you two okay with that? Yeah.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Confinement room, front hallway. What is this? What the hell's this supposed to be? Looks like a drawing of a whirlpool or something. Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. Little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out of there. Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Turn the water on. Yeah, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much Seven turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? Sun symbol? Symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Looks a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? Fell off. Huh, look at this. That handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. Take a look at this handle. The inside of the hole's threaded like you're supposed to screw something in there. We seen anything that might fit in there? Not yet, but we'll find it. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Huh? What the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. I need a screwdriver, I think. It's a pair of screws screwed into the desk, right on top of the drawer. Doesn't matter how old this thing is, we're gonna have a tough time if we just try and break it open. It's probably gonna be a pain, but I think we need to figure out a way to get those screws off. If only we kept the screwdrivers from any of the other rooms we've been in that have given us screwdrivers. Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. No tile in this drain. And no handle on the faucet. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we find a knob or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason, or just for fun? Moon symbol? A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. Paper seems to be pretty old. Ew, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. Towel. Well, it looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything, though. Maybe you should consider what the design might be. Perhaps that'll give us a hint. And that lawnmower's right outside my wall. Oh look, faucet knob. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. The handle on that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Okay, so we need a screwdriver for this too. So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. Okay. Last room. On this side of the wall. There's still one other room. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. You can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. I'm sure it would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. 14 equals E. What is this? 14 equals E? It probably means 14 somewhere, but represents an E. Probably means a 14 somewhere represents an E, but I don't know what 14 that would be. Toilet paper, it's still wide enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. I can just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can't get a hold of it. But I can get a hold of it. Damn it. Kinda pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. Okay, so that was supposed to be, but I can't get a hold of it. Blanket, not really a great one, but still. Oh yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. When I shine light on the mirror in the back. Is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. What if I shine it on this one? So if I shine the light on the mirror in the back, I get it. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appear. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon. I'm gonna remember this. I guess let's write that down too. So, sun is on the left, so it's a 4. Moon's on the right, as well as a 7. Ah, god damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. It doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? I get 7 to come rip it out for me. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here? Can we go in? Emergence probably means to emerge or to escape from here. Do we need to do something with these tiles to open the door? Stuck in the drain, no way we're going to be able to pull it out. Just like the sun symbol we saw in that dark room. Yeah, that's right, there was some kind of number in there too. I think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? No, it's gotta be how many times we flushed. Okay, so 4 times for the sun. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. 1. Guess I should just keep pulling on this string then. Alright, here goes. Second pull. 2, 3, third pull. Fourth pull. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh, wonder what that sound was. Oh, nothing in the sink. Something change on here? No. Maybe in Lotus's room? Nothing different there. Let's go ahead and pull this 7 times. So this is what the moon symbol was pointing to, huh? They probably made it so that someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. If that's the case. 1. Second time. 2. And a third time. Fourth time. Fifth time. This is the 6th consecutive time. 7. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean the dark room? Sink, but there's no light shining on it. Ray of light in the center. We don't need to shine light on the hint anymore. Alright, it took a couple of tries, but I got you now, string. Yes! Now I can pull on it. Huh? Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. I kind of feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush a toilet. Looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. Oh, maybe the drawer's open. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. Looks like there's 2 tiles in there, though. There's a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. I don't get this. Maybe Seven or Lotus can help me out. Oh, well, it's got a 14 on there. Orient that right. There we go. Oh, here's the other tile. Bunch of weird lines in this tile thing. I don't get this. Maybe Seven or Lotus can help me. Will they help me if I examine it in the room that they're in? What is this tile for? Red, blue, gray, several lines in each color. What does it mean? Your guess is as good as mine. Drain is a really weird shape for a drain. Maybe 7 has some idea. Wrong. Button. Take a look at this tile here. See, if you look real close, the 3 red lines are on top of the other ones. The red lines? Yeah. Okay. That doesn't help me in the slightest. Jeez, that's loud. There's tiles stuck in the drain. No way we're gonna be able to pull it out. No, we don't want to go back in there. Tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, something felt weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. And that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's be back here after we've done a thorough search. There's one more tile in here. Stick your fingers in there. Pull it out. Drawing on the mirror that looks kind of like a spring. There's a spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that. You're talking about that towel you've got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little like that thing on the mirror. Yeah, the spring on the towel has got to be indicating the picture on this mirror. The mirror is indicating the sink, right? But the picture looks like a spring with water, and the sink's all dried out. This looks like it's part of the design of the towel. Do you think that means anything? Okay, so we turn this faucet on, the water goes into the pipe, comes out of the other faucet, maybe? On the towel, it looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make water flow from here? Okay, but I need a screwdriver for that. Emergence, huh? No. Looks like we should use the tiles here. There's still rooms that haven't been checked yet. I'll come back here once I've done that. What other rooms are there? There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that and I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't able to do anything. Oh well. Okay, so there's gotta be some way. I don't think I'm gonna need this tube. Yeah, this is the screwdriver. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, it doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go. Screwdriver shaft, combine that with my screwdriver handle. So I just stick this metal rod into the handle. I combine that with my drawer. So if I use the screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle, maybe I can... Now we can open this drawer over here, too. Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in there. Well, maybe the drawer is what we need. The drawer, huh? Yeah, let's yank the thing out. Oh, there's something on this side of it. There's a bump on the back. Wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched. I had to just figure out where those bumps are. Or holes are. To stick our bump in. Sweet, the handle I got off the drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this to you, alright? Of course you are. You leave all the hard work to me, Lotus. It's like you don't even try in this relationship.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
Memories coming back?
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back.
Awesome, spill the beans.
I think I've been here before.
You help set up all the escape rooms?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi, Lion, Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
Clover was talking about some experiment too, but refused to elaborate.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
So you were a cop.
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago.
9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 years, 9 hours.
You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it.
And the rabbits that got killed by June, was there 9 of them? Oh my god.
I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Why 16? Why not like 9 boys and girls, or 18, so it's 9 boys, 9 girls? Make the conspiracy go deeper.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf.
He does not give off the look of a cop. More like hired goon.
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy.
Well, if you're the only one in the room, why do you really need privacy on the
I'd
toilet?
seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice.
Okay, so the Nonary game has been played by other people
Voice was far
before.
away. I couldn't understand what it was saying,
Saying something about a 9 door.
but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
I don't think so.
Put my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay?
Alright, but if you remember anything else, let us
Really
know
don't
for
remember
sure.
anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they
Something
really
about
conduct
the
an
psychic
experiment?
crystals, probably. With the, like, telepathic communication between things.
I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get
Gonna be
moving.
weird and nonsensical. Okay. I guess let's check underneath all these beds. Oh, well, can't actually click underneath that. Try this one. The light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. Nope. Can't do anything with that bed either. Looks like we should use the tiles here, but there's still rooms that haven't been checked yet. I'll come back once I've done that. Okay. So this is the only room where I haven't gotten tiles from. Maybe if I slide this drawer into here. Sounded like something falling. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. More tile. And now we have enough tiles to cover all the E's, because I got 14s on them, and 14 equals E. Okay, well it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack this mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, replace. Replace that, and that, and that. Hey, did you hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. 14 hidden on the tile. It's not exactly hidden. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes, let's go. Okay, this room is strange looking.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
And that is actually where we're going to be ending our run for today. Turn the title screen, yes. So, thanks for stopping by and watching. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, maybe leave a like or subscribe. If you think I can do a better job, leave a dislike and a comment saying what you think I can improve on. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.